Since Gruther is the only person in hand-to-hand combat with this thing, I can target my Cinderfall. It's a burst 1 within 10 squares, so I can target it behind the creature so that it will only hit the creature and not Gruther. So
it's not too late to curry favor with the creature.
Switch
Maybe
sides.
I'll wait until my next turn and see how things go until then. So
I think this creature would make a great addition to your party.
He looks big. He can carry a lot of gold.
It's true. He can open a door like nobody's business.
He's got two keys.
He can't really open doors. He just sort of walks through them.
Gruther
All right,
doesn't
so
have 2 keys.
Not yet.
You rolled
So
versus...
I wave my
what do you-
hands. I create 1,000 motes of fire that streak towards this great beast. I roll an 18 versus reflex to do that.
18 versus reflex will hit.
Hooray! So that's 13 fire damage.
Times
Okay.
1,000.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes. And
Excellent.
yep. And then there's also an effect. It says you deal 5, or maybe it's just 13 damage because there's an effect that says you deal 5 fire damage to one target in the burst. Is that just like one target gets extra damage? Okay, then let me see. I'm gonna go with the carrion creature.
Good
crawler.
choice. Excellent choice.
Yeah, thanks.
That's the one I picked too.
That's a rare vintage. Mm-hmm. All right.
So there's that.
It seems to be singed, but it doesn't. It's so big. It kind of is. Nonplussed, but it's not like super bothered by it. Mm-hmm. So it still has its attention pretty resolutely focused on Gruther.
Okay. Now I get 5 healing. 5 hit points. Okay,
we call
Jason's
them hit
walked
points.
away.
Yes, you get 5 hit points for
right, so I will
for
take
being
my 5.
adjacent to / fused with that healing spirit.
Yes. Ooh. All right. I don't have any minors I can do from this. Actually, that's not true. Mage Hand is a minor. I will.
Would you like to use a mage hand?
Yeah, I do. I want to give it
take
a little
those
noogie with my mage hand. Wait, am I close enough? 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's too far away for me to give it a noogie.
What's the range on mage hands? 5?
It's only 5. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That is sad. So,
You do see, I will say though, as you are looking down the hallway, you do see those keys glint tantalizingly on its belt.
Instead, I'll just create a mage hand 5 squares down the hall and flip at the bird.
Give it the finger, yeah.
All right,
most
good use of
common
your
use of a mage
good use
hand.
of your magical powers. All right,
That's it.
Zal is done. Have you got a chance to save yet? Now is your time.
Oh, right. Let's
Unless
see.
you want to be deafened. If you would like to be deafened, you can just don't have to
All
roll.
right, I'm rolling an actual 14.
You're good. All right, so you're hearing starting to clear up. The ringing is fading.
Hooray.
Zenrik.
Hi, I am going to first make big, scary monster dude over there my quarry.
Dun, dun, dun. We shall notate that, even though there is no one else here, so I don't think we will be too confused about it, but we'll notate it all the same.
That's the sign of a good DM is realizing that there's the capacity to be confused and not expecting to ever be confused. I'm going to use my ranged basic.
All right.
Does a 25 versus AC hit.
Indeed.
Fantastic. That means it is 14 damage.
All right.
Did you count your quarry damage in there?
I did not. I believe that makes it 19.
I
think you
think
have
you
to
have to roll a die.
Is the quarry not just 5 standard?
Nope, you get a d6.
Ooh, a
Unless
d6.
Did we up you to a d8? Let me just check. I don't think we did. Oh, wait.
That is a 19 then, if we
I'm
have a
incorrect.
D6.
We did up you to a d8, by the way.
Ooh.
What? All right. That means it's still
All right,
19.
so 19 total.
Yes, 19 damage.
All right. That didn't work. I was really hoping. 1.
If you just type -19, it'll do it.
That's how it's
Just make sure you type the minus, otherwise it'll set it to 19. You'll have no record of what it was.
It's all good. It's all good. And I will.
Roll 20 power tips. Roll 10.
I will remind you, Zenrik, that in addition to your range basic attack, you do have, I think, some options for better at wills that might let you do additional things. Just throwing it out there.
I do, yes.
Keep that in mind.
You
You can use those as much as you want.
Merci.
Just don't cause as much damage as you can.
Is there anything else you would like to do? You should probably save if you did not already, or did you?
Also, you get 5,
I'm already
Okay, good.
saved.
and you get 5 hit points, right? Because you're next to the magic spirit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get 5 magical
Yeah.
hit points. That brings me up to
Panavar has really set up a great situation here for 4 out of the 5 party members.
And if that's the case, I might as well be a little bit of a wimp and move back a little ways.
All right.
And still be within Carlos's aura.
Carlos.
Not Carlos. That's another
Wow.
Carlos. And where does he keep his aura?
Just wait and knock down that 4th wall and then build another weirder
I think
wall
it
and
means
smash through
Manivore
that.
is healing spirit.
That's right. Carlos's aura is very different.
This got strange. This got
It's a
strange.
spell that people don't usually cast.
Don't cross
Somewhere on a sandy planet world, there's a very confused mole.
Yeah, don't cross this.
Dungeons Master, I cannot move again. Could you move me to the immediate right of
Right about there.
Don't cross the streams.
No, the right.
There.
Thank you. I will figure out how to move soon.
Make sure you're on the little arrow tool. That's my pro tip.
And
I'm on the arrow tool, and I'm getting Panivore every time I touch it.
That's super weird.
maybe try
Stop touching Panivore.
Yeah.
First
also,
of all.
Yeah, please.
I would just try reloading your browser. As the
Maybe
first step.
Panivore likes it.
All right. So we're around to the beast.
I'm very excited. The beast has a lot of options here.
Excited is not the word I would use to describe
I'm
how
very
I feel.
excited. So ever excited. Let's start.
Oh God.
Let's begin.
Let's start a little, as it like an appetizer. He is going to attempt to slam Gruther.
Bring it on.
All right.
With
Who's gonna bring it
poetry?
on?
Nope,
right.
the bad kind of slam. I mean, the other bad kind of slam.
okay.
Imagine a hallway with a beast inside it. You're behind it, but does it know you're there? Think beast.
I'm always amazed at Jason's willingness to do slam poetry. It's just,
At the
it is
drop of a
literally,
hat.
His
I'm always
willingness.
waiting for the chance.
His
waiting for my
willingness
moment.
exceeds his ability.
it
Unfortunately.
is the worst thing about Jason Snow. So,
At the drop of a beret.
all right, Gruther, 25 versus AC.
25 is exactly what you need.
All right, Dan, would you roll damage on this slam?
I certainly will.
Also, I think, I'm feeling this way. I think the beast is going to spend an action point.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, snap. Gruther,
Yes.
20 points of damage.
Excellent.
Um,
I am bloodied. No, I'm not.
you're gonna. Okay,
I'm bad at math.
One of
A lot
the
like
two.
being bloody.
Which is almost worse.
so the creature swung at you with its mighty fists and slammed you. It's now going to use some of its other arms and just try and scoop you up into an embrace.
Aw,
that sounds
you.
sweet. It's Sweet Tober.
So this is versus reflex as it tries to just scoop you up, and that's not super impressive. 15 versus reflex.
Sadly, it does not scoop me.
Okay,
It looks sad.
Oh, well.
let's see. Does it want to do anything else, Dan?
I think it does. Maybe does it?
It would provoke if it did that. So let's have it hold
All
off
right.
on that, right?
It'll think about it.
Certainly it's thinking about doing that later.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Watch
I would
out.
always do that.
It might do a bad thing.
Yep.
All right, that was a good turn, Carrion Beast. Gruther, you are slammed. How's it going?
I have been slammed. I will use a minor action to.
Before you do that, you started your turn in its aura. Take five.
yes.
There is a putrid stench
Oh,
here.
yeah, stink aura. Yeah.
Excellent.
5 poison damage. This is like the opposite of being next to a friendly healing spirit.
Oh, that's nice.
You should really find a way to get yourself sandwiched between the two of them. Is what you should do.
Oddly enough, it looks like I heal anyway because I use a minor action to take a healing surge.
Good old dwarves.
And then I will attack it with. I will yell out, "You should die!" I'm not very good at coming up with insults. Does a 16 hit it versus AC?
A 16 does not hit it. You rebound off its tough hide.
Then I will take an action point and hit it again.
All right.
Or I'll hit it once. Does an 18 hit?
Unfortunately, an 18 is just shy of your intended target.
Well, that's sad.
That is a little sad.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Grother?
No.
All right. Anya.
All right, I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast again. So this is versus reflex, and 30 versus reflex.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
No problem.
All right, and it is 17 damage.
Okay. See?
And you get 5 hit points.
And I get 5. Ooh, too bad I can't get undeafened.
Did you include your curse damage in that?
No, I
Because
just did.
You have cursed it, so you do 1d6 extra damage every time you hit it. It's kind of like Zenric's quarry thing.
Yeah. Basically, if you're rolling damage dice, also roll a d6.
Okay,
Right?
so add another 3.
Fancy.
All right. I will subtract.
Or
How about
subtract
that?
another
Even
3.
better.
No.
I like that better.
Even better.
Keep your options open, Dan.
And let's see. Do I need to recurse it?
No, I believe it stays cursed unless you try to move it to someone else.
Okay.
Actually, not even in that case. It really just happens until it's dead.
Yeah.
If you wanted to curse anyone additionally, you could do that, but you would need to spend a minor action to curse someone else. But for now, it is considered cursed.
Okay. Cool. I think I'm done.
All right, Panavore.
All right, I am going to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I need to move up 1 to get in 5 range.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
And I am going to use the Sacred Flame to attack.
Jason, do you have the option? I forget what your options are for moving the spirit around if you wanted to do that too.
Yeah, it would be nice if it was a little closer to the...
I can move the spirit with a move action,
Oh, but then you couldn't move yourself.
but then I couldn't move myself.
All right, gotcha.
So I'm going to leave the spirit where it is. I'm going to use my minor to maintain the spirit, to sustain the spirit. And I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the monster. So that is... I need to... Sorry. Wrong die. 22 versus Reflex.
It's not very fast. You have no trouble plinking it with some sacred flame.
Okay, so that's 10 damage.
It's actually more than that because this carrion beast is an undead creature. And as you know from spending a couple hours wandering around a spooky mansion,
Indeed.
Undead things do not like radiant. So there is just
And this is radiant damage, yes.
Yeah, you just basically lasered a hole through part of that carrion beast. Unfortunately, there's a lot of carrion beast to laser.
Sure. All right. Well, you got to start somewhere. So that's awesome, and I maintain my little healing spirit. Hey, everybody, Panavor's kept me around for another round, and I'm done.
Please go away.
I can't go away. I've been sustained for another round. Sorry,
Oh.
Dungeon Master.
Awful.
That's the voice.
Zolv.
That's one of my characters. I'm working on it. I'm workshopping.
okay, I would also like to be within 5, so I'm going to move away from the happy spirit. Sorry.
Aw.
Bye, happy spirit. I got 5 points of healing from it last turn, so I feel like it's done its work. And I am going to use Burning Hands, which is
I like to go there
Close
every
blast 5.
summer. Out in the desert, get some thinking done at Burning Hands.
Thinking? I think you're doing it wrong.
I don't think that's what you do there. No.
I don't think so.
Well, that's
So yes, I
Burning Hands?
basically
Yeah, you think all day.
hold out my clawed
Instant.
hands and shoot a bunch of flame out of my hands. This is once again against reflex.
This flame
18.
is not sacred, but it
Nope.
will still hit.
All right.
By thinking, I meant dance naked.
Too much information.
So that's 15.
Have you ever been to
15.
Burning Hands, Dan? Yeah, I don't
Nope.
think so.
I have not. This is the Burning Hands is the D&D version of Burning Man. It's so 15 damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I screwed up my move. Darn it. Okay, I didn't move as far as I meant to, but I guess I'm all right.
I've got no trouble with you if you wanted to.
Okay.
Did you want to move another step or
Yes,
something?
I wanted
That's
to
fine.
be there. I wanted to be within 3,
Okay.
so that I can also, as a minor action, use my dragon breath and basically puke fire all over his. all over him.
As you do.
So-
What an idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Such a way with words.
Yep. All right, so that is a 16 versus reflex. We get to see how low its reflex is.
I'm afraid that when you puke fire, it mostly just sort of like putters out right around here. It doesn't quite get there. Sorry, it's not getting the job done. You've spent a little too much time in the library where you're very worried about burning things, so you're like holding back a little bit.
Yes, I was. All right, well,
that's kind of unfortunate. I'm very sorry for you.
That me too. Well, it would have only been 5 damage anyway, so I'm done now.
You do notice, I believe you have, is that correct? The creature is now bloodied.
Indeed, you have bloodied the creature.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dun.
Oh, now I have the mage hand. Give it a noogie. No, wait, I can't because I used a minor to try to puke. Never mind. Next time.
One day, sometime.
Yeah.
Zenrik, you still with us?
Yes. What I would like to do is, from my vantage point back there in the room, I would very much like to use Twin Strike, wherein I shoot 2 arrows at our monstrous friend.
Two arrows for the price of 1.
That is a 19 versus AC.
That'll just nick him. You got him.
Just nick him. Do I gotta do 2 rolls for 2 strikes?
Yep, I believe yes, you do. So you quickly knock another arrow and let it fly right in the same path there.
Boom, boom. That's a 27. That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
Fantastic. First one hits 8. Plus, how much for Quarry? That's 9 for my first.
9 total?
For my first arrow. And, yes, 9 total for my first arrow. Plus my 1 from a D8 Quarry damage. And that is 14 for the second one.
Okay, so total is 24? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, 24 damage.
Fantastic. And that means I get another 5 HP
Indeed.
for
love the happy
firing
spirit.
in aura. I know, he's very, very good to us.
Yes, agreed.
Glad to be of service.
I see no
He's getting
happy spirit.
creepier.
Zenrich, are you happy where you are? Do you want to move in a little closer?
I feel okay. I'm going to hang out back here on this side of
Okay.
Happy Spirit.
Because I can move the happy spirit too. If people want to move forward, I can move the happy spirit.
On my next turn, I'm
forward.
moving back to where it is. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, the beast.
The beast.
Let's see. I think the first thing the beast will do. Let's see.
Surrender.
Is kill Gruther.
I am very far from being killed.
Oh, good.
You know what?
Don't say stuff like that out loud. Have you seen Labyrinth or any other
Why
movie?
slam once when you can double slam? That's what I always say, Dan.
That's all right.
So, Dan, can you roll 2 slam attacks on Gruther?
I may not be that
indeed
far from
I
death.
can. All right. So, slam number 1 is going to be 29.
That will hit.
And slam number 2 is going to be 13.
That will miss.
So 1 slam's worth of damage.
How much is one slam's worth?
I will tell you just now.
It's probably
About
shockingly
$8.99
low.
at Denny's.
1 slam is equal to a bushel.
Oh,
How many pecks are in a bushel?
but a bushel of what?
But in this case, a bushel of
watermelon?
damage. 14 points of damage.
Okay. And the carrion beast is then going to move away from you, Gruther.
I will attack it.
Is that what your mark allows you to do?
Well, isn't it an opportunity attack if it's moving away from me?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if your mark did anything crazy.
It's already attacked me, so its mark,
Yeah.
it would just get some damage. But and I will miss.
Oh, I love it. All right.
All right, so
don't.
The giant carrion beast lumbers down the hallway in the direction of Shrivenzel and Panavar. It's going to use an action point, and it is going
Another
to...
one?
Yeah. This guy's great. He is going to do an attack. Dan, what's this attack called?
I believe, Tony, this attack is called
Toxic Vomit!
Fight puke with puke, I guess.
This is a close blast 3, so it'll hit Shrivenzal and Panavar. I tried to bait Zenrich into coming down the hall. That didn't work.
All right.
Thank you, Roll20, for not letting me move.
What? It's blast 3 of vomit?
Oh, yeah. Projectile
my
style.
God.
Yes. You don't know.
Zal.
You don't want to know what that
Zal
thing's been
is
eating.
Zal. I'm gonna say is pretty lucky there,
Oh.
because the creature rolled a critical failure, 10 versus reflex,
Wow.
and
Wow.
Panavore. Let's see if Panavore's is lucky. Panavore, not as lucky. That's a 28 versus reflex.
And
That's,
also, there
not
is something
gonna do it.
exciting where just, so basically, Zal, you duck, and the creature just sprays vomit into Panavar. You do get some, you get some splash.
I think I've seen this movie.
So that's not great. So, so Panavar, you take, is that correct? 15 acid damage, Dan?
That's correct.
And
Wow.
no, we're not done. Ongoing 10 acid damage as your armor is slowly dissolving away. And Shrivenzal, you get about 7 acid damage splashes off Panavar in your direction.
Oh, no.
But you don't have any ongoing.
Also, the monster takes 6 radiant because it used an attack that did not target me.
Oh,
And it doesn't like radiant damage. As
yeah,
we
that's
know.
actually that's not good. You know what? Well, does he want to do anything else?
Well, he has the chance.
You know what? While he's here, he's gonna. Why doesn't he grab Shrivenzal?
All right.
Oh, great.
He's spending another action point.
Come here.
What? I hate him. Does he have one action point for every little animal that he's
For
made
everything I can think of.
Zal, that's an 18 versus reflex.
From? Oh, that hits.
All right. So you are grabbed
Okay.
by the carrion beast. You will take some damage. The tune of 12 points.
And this is not a great creature to be grabbed by. It's got a lot of arms, and it's going to be hard to get out of here.
I'm bloodied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are pulled 1 square and grabbed. So you're
he doesn't have
you're
anywhere to pull you.
firmly embraced
Yeah.
by the carrion beast.
Okay.
Great turn, Carrion Beast. I'm proud of you. All right, let's go to these other losers. I mean players. Gruther.
I will approach the carrion beast and attempt to hit it.
No, Gruther, I don't know. Do you have any powers that do radiant damage? Because that is a big deal versus the Carrion Beast.
I do, in fact, and that's the power I'm about to use.
All right. Well, I didn't have to tell you anything.
Scott's a pro.
Yeah.
I appreciate the hint.
We're showing you how to be a helpful GM.
It's not going to stick. It's not going to stick.
I like to give you lots of tips and advice.
We're
so that
modeling DM behavior.
Well, also, I like when your failure happens for it to be all on you.
Well, I think a 24 hits,
yeah, that'll hit.
and it takes 29 points of radiant damage.
Holy cow! What was
As
that?
I use a daily
what was
power
that
called
attack?
Majestic Halo.
Whoa! All right. Wow. Okay. How much was that again?
29 points of radiant damage.
I love how everyone's just dropping dailies left and right, which makes sense because the name of the adventure is A Night in Carrion Beast Manor. Probably this guy is at the top of the org chart. So what could go wrong?
Do you have something you want to tell us, Tony?
I have a lot of things I'd like to tell you about a lot of things. But
Ruther, anything else?
Nope.
All right, Anya.
Back to my Eldritch Blast. It's doing okay for us. So that's a 30 again versus Reflex.
Yeah, no problem. You're hitting left and right.
especially versus Reflex, this guy is not.
Not reflexive.
No, he's
Might not
tough.
want to bash him on the fortitude, but reflex, no problems.
So that's, let's see, 5 plus 7, so 12? I can
is that-
math. 12
is that-
damage.
Including the curse.
It is.
All right, 12 damage. It's not looking so great, that carrion beast. Little pieces of it are falling off. An antler here. fluffy tail there.
Poor jackalope. So I'm taking my 5 healing and calling it a turn.
All right, Panavore.
All right, I'm going to back up so I'm near my little healing spirit. And
You
I'm
should
going to
take some acid damage first.
Yeah, okay.
10 from the ongoing.
Do I get to save against that?
At the end of your turn.
All right. I am going to do 21 versus reflex.
That'll hit.
That's the Sacred Flame again. So more radiant damage. This to the tune of 13.
Wow, you know what you did?
Did I kill it?
You finessed it. Perfect amount. Sadly, dead.
Sadly.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey, it drops me.
Somewhere that guy from Return of the Jedi who's in the Rancor pen runs out and is really sad and hugs it.
Aww.
Somewhere, you know his name.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I had the action figure. He was not very good.
Larry.
But you can probably just wipe off your armor now that you're out of combat.
Thanks.
Yep.
I take the keys.
So,
And those of you who did not save versus being deafened, you feel that now sort of the blood has stopped pounding in your head. You're hearing starting to clear up again.
yeah, make a saving throw now.
Yeah, go for it. Who didn't save?
I think
Just Anya, I think.
Just Anya.
make a saving throw.
11.
You're good.
Okay.
All right.
That could have been real bad. I'm also going to say probably Gruther and Striffensal. As the creature slumps to the ground, and there's you take a second to catch your breath. I think you're probably aware of you sense movement behind the doors. I think probably all of the doors to the north and south, as if something was I don't know, perhaps listening in, perhaps trying to watch your battle in the hallway. Your battle was quite loud. You did fight a giant carrion beast monster.
It's true. Can we go to? I'll go to one of the doors. Well, I'm a dwarf. I don't know if the eye hole thing will be at my height, but see if I can peer in.
You can get on your tippy toes.
I will peer in and see.
I like it when he gets on his tippy toes.
None of the those cells directly next to you have a slot on the door, so there is actually no way to see in.
Well then, how did I see that there was movement?
You didn't see, you heard. You heard movement.
I heard with. I saw with my ears.
Yes. Your ears were crystal sharp because you didn't even get deafened, so you
Before
were
you
the only
guys,
person to hear it.
Before you guys do anything else that might be exciting or cause damage or trouble, do you guys need to do any healing?
Yes.
I don't know, do somebody
yes.
want to start just like kicking chests that might explode?
I do need some healing.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna heal.
can we have Panavore do some more healing words?
Sure. Who wants a healing word?
I do.
I'll take one.
Scott, you get 2 extra.
Yay.
Erica, you get 1 extra.
All right.
Sorry. I guess I like Scott more than you. He did take a lot of damage there.
It's true.
Because he was doing my idea of you get behind it. And also are the only one next to it.
And also playing a paladin, so
That's true.
I wouldn't mind another healing word.
The healing word.
That's okay. That one added to yet another healing surge brings me exactly to full. So that one was perfect.
Plenipotentiary is your healing word, and you get 2 hit points for it.
Oh, thank you.
And I've now used half of my healing surges.
I think I'm good at that. Went to 2-step away.
All right.
It'd be a good moment to grab a beverage or something if that's what Dan's doing. So take
right.
a quick break.
We'll
We've
do-
been playing
Okay, I'll
for
be
like 2
right back.
hours.
All right.
Whoa, that's 2. Oh my god, this is 2.
Well, we started a little late, but time flies.
Does. This is the underground adventure. Underground-tober. It's just you and me, Tony.
Hi.
I guess I'll go away.
I mean, do whatever. Follow your
Bye.
heart.
All right, who's here? Is anybody here? Nobody's here. Great. Hi, Scott.
Oh,
Quick embarrassing question while everyone else is away. What needs to happen for me to spend a healing surge?
you can just spend a healing surge
Oh, really? Oh,
because we are out of combat. I think that's how it works in 4th edition, but luckily I have the player's handbook, so let me make sure I'm not just making this up. I haven't played 4th edition in a while.
thank you very much.
Healing surges, 293. Or no, oh, that's 292. Say, there's no healing surges on here.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Yep, you
We
can
have
just-
we have 9 viewers listening to us take a break between.
We had 10,
Hey,
so
how's
somebody
it going?
left. Shame on you, somebody who left.
Yes, you could just use them.
Dan, how do you know which cell is which?
They're numbered. It's super small.
Oh, okay.
Here.
They're not numbered on there. Like I can't.
I know. I had to do this.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Radiant damage is a wonderful thing. I love it.
Yeah.
Right, I was just looking at something.
People watching the video version will really love that part where we went to the bathroom.
Cane sugar Dr. Pepper.
Didn't everybody take their cameras with them?
I've never seen Scott as a character before. It's very exciting.
I'm quite the character.
This is very, very exciting.
I haven't played D&D in like 48 hours, so
Wild.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've never seen it. I read your magazine piece about killing all your friends,
unrelated to Dungeons and Dragons.
but I thought, how would that apply in a Dungeons and Dragons world? Hey, we're all back.
Hey, we're all back.
Woo.
So you got a dead carrion beast here.
I guess it's
So
still
we've
a
got
carrion.
the keys from it. Does it have anything else of interest hanging from
It
its
really
belt
does
or whatever?
not. It's you really the belt really just holds the keys. It doesn't really make a.
Depends what you're interested in. Are you interested in pieces of other animals?
Is there a lucky rabbit's foot?
It's not lucky.
It's also not a foot.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
So there's 2 keys on its belt, which you have no trouble taking. One of them seems to be a simple iron key, and one of them is a rather sparkly platinum key.
Oh, I wonder what that could possibly go in.
I throw it away.
And so you do. Moving on.
The traditional tossing of the platinum key. It
Yes.
happens at every wedding in Saboth Manor.
That's right. And now I am married to the dead carrion beast.
That is
Mazel
also-
tov.
that is legal in this city.
Should we try to open the chests with this platinum key?
Kind of afraid now.
Someone else do it.
Was there anything in the chest that emitted the alarm?
You
FYI?
didn't
I don't
get
think it was
to
even
open it.
open.
Oh, we didn't even
You-
open it. Okay,
You failed to open it.
I gotcha. I will take the key and try to open one of the chests.
Which chest?
And does anyone else want to do anything while that's happening?
I will look into the rooms that have the slidey.
They
Yeah, likewise.
none of these rooms here
Oh, okay.
have slidey rooms.
Slidey rooms. It's a slip and slide inside there.
What?
Awesome.
What?
Made of rum.
Panavor's wandered off again.
I will
Can't-
open this
can't
one.
leave
Well, I
you
deleted
anywhere.
my healing spirit and I deleted my own token too. I didn't know you could
Jason.
do that.
Jason,
well played.
you might be deleted in real life too.
Uh-oh.
It's a shame. Hey, I'm back.
You
Brian-
check all your values there because
Yeah.
they're probably not right.
Brian,
they're right. Yeah, I still can't move.
Can you try and figure that out? Because that's going to be important. Because we're just going to assume that we need to be able to assume that you are wherever your token is.
Exactly. My select move is selected.
Can you do
I
Can you do make anyone be able to move him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Maybe that'll help.
Actually, let me guess here. Let me see.
as long as everyone else doesn't move me too.
I'm moving.
What's it worth to you?
Brian, can you try again right now? Just see if that helps at all. If not, I got one more thing to try.
I got nothing. It still says Panivore whenever I try to move for what it's worth.
Panivore. That's so weird. All right. Here.
Brian, you're now playing Panivore.
No.
All right. Try that now, Brian.
Try now.
Well, Jason, you did
I'm gonna
delete the
refresh and
token.
see
I
what
feel like
happens.
it should
Oh,
be
God.
handed over to somebody else.
Let me make sure that this.
Hey, my healing spirit was really helpful. Oh yeah, I can move Zenrich now.
Great. Well, okay.
I wondered if he was just not doing the right thing.
Oh, I can move him too.
Yeah, everyone should be able to move him. Hopefully, him also.
How about now?
It's very moving to be a part of this group. Roll20 is a loading. No, I would not like to do the tutorial.
Oh, you sure?
I would
Riveting podcasting.
map. This will be cut out.
Thank you, 9 viewers, for enjoying this. This will not be in the final episode. I think we can guarantee that.
Oh, this will be a bonus episode.
I don't know.
Yeah, bootleg.
Again, what's it worth to you?
To me or to them?
Point taken.
We'd like.
Oh, now it doesn't say Panivore when I try to move myself. It says Scott McNulty.
and I feel like I should move.
It says Scott McNulty?
Yes, it does.
I don't know what you're doing. That's super weird.
Stop
Brian,
moving,
you
Brian.
got the
Literally
arrow
clicking
and not
on my
the hand.
token.
It's not, you got the arrow. You get not the pan, right?
Yes, arrow, select /move.
Also, your connection is all over the place.
Scott McNulty. All right, pan and move is still a little wonky as well.
Okay.
So maybe it's just me, like in general, not just
Scott
roll 20.
Yep. Yep.
Up.
Yep.
That's really distracting. That keeps making me think that I'm just getting part of Brian.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I think we need to move on.
Zenrik,
Zenrik just doesn't move.
Copy
now.
and paste him.
I'm gonna try to make a new token for you. How about that?
All right.
Oh, there's two.
Two Zenriks. 2 Zenriks are better than 1.
I deleted that one.
Okay, Zenrik, how
I'm
about
good
this
at
guy?
deleting tokens.
Still not moving. You know what? I'm going to...
This sounds like a Chrome
should
bug or something.
Try Internet Explorer.
No.
Will this work in Safari? This won't work in Safari, right?
The video does not. I don't think.
All right. Well, I think
We'll
we
move
need
you.
to-
if-
Oh, whoa. Something just... Oh, I was able to move myself once over there, and now it goes back to Scott.
That's pretty weird. All right, we'll take care of it.
That's
Don't worry about it.
respectable.
It's all good.
Oh, God. All right.
Wasn't able
everyone.
to replicate. Must be a user error. All right. So Scott.
Yes.
Or should I say Grother? You chose the southernmost of the 4 chests to open. Mm-hmm. You're going to use the platinum key or the iron key.
Well, do I? Does it just look like? I'm assuming you can't tell by looking at the keyhole which key would fit, but I'll ask. Is it a distinctive keyhole?
Yeah, the iron key doesn't look right at all.
Okay, well then I'll try the platinum key.
And so you do. The platinum key fits perfectly into the lock. And as the key turns, something somewhat strange happens. The key crumbles into platinum dust. But the chest is unlocked, and you could totally open the lid.
I totally opened the lid.
Okay. Inside the chest is a magical item. Dan, tell them what they've won.
You find a scroll. The more arcane, knowledgeable folks among you might be able to figure out exactly what this scroll does.
I rip it in half because it's useless to me.
All right, no scroll left. It vanishes into fine powder.
I kid. I will take the scroll and say, I found a scroll. I think it's magical. I don't want it.
You also find nestled under the scroll, there is it looks like it's not a complete item. It looks like it might be a piece of some kind of like talisman or...
Ooh.
Yeah.
A talisman piece. What does it look like?
Spooky talisman. Talismanish.
It's got like a chunk of a jade, and there's some metal working around it. But it feels like this is just like a piece of it. It looks like maybe it's even kind of like 1/4 of an item. It's got that kind of like like you got a pizza and you can tell how big the pizza was from the 2 slices of pizza are left. Is that fair? I feel like Ruther knows a lot about pizza.
Looks like pizza.
So,
That's what we got.
yeah, exactly. So you're telling me it's a piece of pizza. Excellent.
Yeah.
I eat it.
Grother, what happened
eat
to
the
that
talisman.
talisman quarter?
Did one of your more magical inclined colleagues want to examine the scroll?
I rolled a 21 Arcana check to
Okay.
look over his
you
shoulder.
probably didn't even need to roll
That's
it.
plenty. You're good. You're good.
You look at the scroll.
You've determined it is a scroll of recollection. And
I don't remember what that means.
Well, I'll tell you. It means that as a minor action, you can read that scroll and recover all of your daily powers.
That's pretty sweet.
And that can be used by anyone or just somebody who's trained in Arcana?
Anyone I think can read it. It's a minor action. You read the scroll, you recover all used daily and encounter powers, except those granted by magic items, if your magic items have those powers. You also get the feeling that it's probably good once.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I will tell everybody what I have. I have not yet used any daily powers, so I don't feel like I'm the person to carry this around. I don't know who necessarily. I mean, maybe we should have the healer carry this
All
around.
right, I will hold it. I will hold the scroll.
And you can always pass it off to somebody else if it seems like that's a good idea later.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. So, what would you like to do next?
Got to check out these doors.
Definitely.
Now, which you said none of these doors nearby have the slots. Which door? Can we see any doors with a slot?
Dan, do you remember which doors are which?
I believe. Let's see here. This one at the very end of the hallway from you, the opposite end of the hallway from you, has one.
I can't actually tell where the
little bit
doors
on
are.
each.
Okay, there.
See these little?
Yeah.
They all look like this.
They look like little
reveal a little
caterpillars or
bit more.
something.
Yeah, I'll make them a little.
All right. I'll go down there and look in that slot.
All right. Why don't we? So
Yeah, we'll,
Panavar headed down the hallway to the west. Why don't we reveal? He can now see the hallway turns to the right, and heads north. And there's more doors with more.
Mordor.
More
One does not
doors.
simply walk into more doors.
See, I will slap you. You're right here.
Do it.
Pledge now to have me slap Dan.
Worst telethon ever.
Who do I make a check out to?
Incomparable.com/membership.
Yeah.
Or members.
So let's see. Which cell number is that, Dan? 5?
Yep.
All right.
Good old number 5. Is
So-
the number labeled on it?
It is on the map.
It is in fact over the. It's
and
it's
over
written.
the-
It's there's like a plaque.
Yeah. Well, I would normally tell you, Panavar, that the cell is pitch black and you can see nothing in it, but somebody is wearing a circlet of vision.
Indeed.
And so you can see that there is a creature in that cell. The cell is this appears to be a cell. It is a tiny unlit room, 10 by 15. It's got kind of a shabby looking kind of a sleeping mat, kind of just it's somewhere in between sleeping bag and old hay pile in the corner. And there's a creature that seems aware of you, and it moves over over toward the door. It seems to be kind of a shabby-looking young man.
Oh, thank goodness! I've been here. I can't even remember how long. You got to get me out of here.
Who are you?
My name is James. So what are you waiting for? Come on.
James, do we know a James? Are we looking for a James?
I don't think we
Is
are.
that the name of one of the kids?
Oh, I know a Jimmy. Is it Jimmy?
You might want to
Good old
consult
Jimmy.
your notes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you.
If I use the scroll of recollection, can I recall if I know a James?
Is one of the kids named James?
Oh, you almost said Jimmy.
I did almost say Jimmy.
Ah, you Jimmy? I prefer James.
That's right, Jimmy.
Panavar, it's been a rough.
Oh, it's James
couple-
Hawthorne.
Yeah, James Hawthorne.
That's me, James Hawthorne.
Oh, James Hawthorne.
Author
Yes,
of some
James
of your
Hawthorne.
favorite books.
It's been a rough couple hours here in Savoth Manor, but it does occur to Panavar that he did come into this place looking for 2 children.
Yep.
And one of them was James Hawthorne.
How do we know it's James Hawthorne?
I just told you my name is James Hawthorne.
let's have Zenrik take a look.
Hi, James. Do I look familiar? Do you look familiar to me? Can I roll perception?
I look very familiar to you.
I got 22 on perception for what it's worth.
You might want to roll insight. But from perception, we'll tell you that it appears from everything that you can see, it looks like it looks like a young man. It's hard to tell because he's kind of like really shabby. His hair's grown out.
Hey, Dan?
He's wearing really, really rough clothes.
I'm going to roll insight. How about that?
You don't like insight. That's not your thing.
No, I really like it.
I've
I
rolled
wanna
an
roll it.
11 for insight.
I rolled a 21 on insight.
Let's go with his insight.
Panavore, you're watching this tearful reunion, and it
Oh.
occurs to you something does not seem right about this.
Well,
You do not think this person is telling the truth.
Lies.
I say, you're not James Hawthorne. What's going on? Who are you
But
really? Show yourself.
I am James Hawthorne. Really?
Ask him to tell you something
Really?
that only he and Zenrik would know.
Yes.
Yes, that.
I
Tell
holler from down
Zenrik.
the hallway.
Tell Zendrik something only you and he would know to verify your identity.
Well, Zenrik and I have obviously known each other for a very long time.
It's not him.
I
There's no
don't-
way it's him.
He's your fencing instructor, is he not?
Yes, of course. I would never forget my fencing instructor.
Lies! He is your archery
Lies.
instructor! You
I
are
said
not-
archery, totally.
And he's not even your
Lies.
archery
This is your
instructor.
last chance to
And
tell
with
us who you
that-
really are, or we will leave you here abandoned in yourself.
The young man in the cell starts just like grabbing his head and just almost clawing at the sides of his face, and he seems to be transforming.
A
great.
furry hand sticks through that slot in the door, claws growing out of the fingernails, and he reaches, scrabbling for Zenrik's face.
Whoa! I move back a lot.
And I close the slot, and he slam it on his fingers.
Roll the attack, Dan.
All right.
Really? Through that tiny little hole? He can't attack us.
You have cover.
Really? A slot claw?
Swell.
That's an attack? The slot claw? The claw slot?
That's Jimmy's favorite attack.
Oh, Jimmy.
My sandwich came with a side of slot claw and pickles.
He rolled a 19, so 26 versus AC.
Zenrich, you were peering in really close because you probably didn't have this. You don't have dark vision, right? So you were really trying to see what was going on in there, and I think he just got a piece of your cheek.
Yeah, no, that hit. That really hit.
Yeah. Why don't we roll damage for Zenrich?
All right. Sorry, Zenrik. You're going to have some damage from a claw. The claw wounds. 12 damage.
Face damage.
On the
no.
face. Directly to your
No,
beautiful
face damage.
face.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite kind of damage.
To be clear, Zenrich, the last that you tutored young James Hawthorne, he did not look like this guy, and he was not a werewolf. So,
Guys, I don't think that this is James Hawthorne. Just
In
just to be
fairness,
safe.
a lot has
Ow.
happened since then.
you feel like the creature is quite menacing and quite fearsome, and a rather kind of crazed beast at this point. He's slamming his furry fists against the door, but you feel, as long as you're not pressed up against the slot trying to peer into the cell, that you're relatively safe on this side of the door.
Okay. Then let's look in another slot, shall we?
Okay. You know what, Shrivenzal? You're further back down the hall.
Yeah, I'm still
You
by these
hear
doors.
Their creatures start banging on the doors to the north and south, and I think you even hear sounds. I mean, could that be a howl in the basement? That's rather unusual.
Yes, you don't hear that every day.
You mean from like the south or?
From the doors to the north and
just
south,
from- okay.
there is a chorus of howls.
Some snarls.
Yeah.
I am going to specifically listen at each of the doors just to make sure that they all sound like they have werewolves in them, and I don't hear like crying of perhaps a real little boy.
They all seem like they've got some kind of somewhere between a wolf and a person in them.
All right, these rooms. Let's not bother with them. Let's move along, folks. I
All
walk
right.
away.
All right, so you have checked the 4 cells near Zal. You checked the cell at the end of the hall. There are 5 remaining cells, 1 to the south, and then 4 more to the north.
All right, I will check this next one up to the north on the west side. If somebody else wants to check the one to the south,
Any more?
are there slots on these other ones? So that's the question.
I think so.
Otherwise, I'll just listen and see if it sounds like there's more howling and pounding.
So the 1, 2, yeah, they all seem to have slots, and from what you can tell, the one to the south, where Zenrik and Gruther are standing down here, if my thing will do its thing, there we go. That's empty. As is this one up here. I don't know why it doesn't like doing my thing.
That's hard sometimes.
Yeah, that one. There he goes.
So the one that's empty, I'm going to put the iron key in the lock and see if it opens it.
It totally does.
All right.
All right, so this one is empty. This one is empty.
No,
This one
okay.
is empty. And this one is empty. This one, as you saw, had the pretend werewolf in it. The other ones all just have werewolves in them. And I think the only one that is not empty, is the one to the northeast. Yeah, the one up here, where Zenrik and Panavor are. There appears to be someone in there.
Oh, I look in with my dark vision.
We know
Tony,
that James is
what do they
down
see?
here thanks to Mr. Helpful Spooky Ghost from a year ago, but
It is pitch black, but again, Panavar, with the ability of your circlet of vision, you can see there appears to be the form of some kind of creature slumped on the floor of the cell.
Hello? Who's in there? Who's in that cell?
There's no response.
What do I see? Can I try to look carefully and see if I can understand more about who it might be? Is it a human? Is it a child? Is it a creature?
Does anybody
of some
have a
sort?
really long stick we can poke it with?
I was wondering if we could like mage hand, if Zal could mage
I could
hand
do
and like
that.
poke it a little bit.
Well, I don't know if I can without being able to see.
It is hard because you're looking through just a little slot in the door. I think it's going to be hard to tell, Panavar.
Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cast light on a coin and toss it through the slot, and then I'm going to look in myself and see if I can use. If that doesn't actually make the creature perk up, then I will use Mage Hand to just sort of like try to shake him or her or it awake a little bit.
Or just flick that coin into its face. One of those.
The creature does not respond to anything that you've done.
Okay, but now that the light is up, can we see?
You can't see any more than Panavar. Panavar basically had the ability to see.
Okay, so it's slumped over. If it weighs less than 20 pounds, I can actually like flip him over, lift its head up, something like that with a mage
You're
hand.
pretty confident it weighs more than 20 pounds.
It's the size of a person. It's the size of a
Yeah, but a person's
small-
head doesn't weigh 20 pounds to just lift up by the hair.
snap your
I
head
do want to do that. Yes.
So what's what is in this room to the north, by the way, since we're down here?
You can see the tunnel the hallway continues to the north. It ends in another passageway above, or not passageway, sorry. There's another chamber up there. It looks like this is part of the...
It seems to be sort of blockaded. All you can really see is a stack of like wooden planks and crates and sort of debris, and they're stacked up against the wall. It does look like there might be an opening of some sort there, but it's been like totally like blocked
I wonder
off.
if there's a passageway of some sort up there.
It looks like it's been totally blocked off.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I think maybe we need to open this door and investigate who's in this room. So we might want to.
Yeah.
I
Let's
think
do
so
it.
too.
All right. So you have the key, so that's easy. It turns in the lock, opens the door. The creature does not react at all.
All right. Can we
I
get a
will
little
go in.
closer and
Somebody should probably go in
perceive
and
more?
turn it
Oh,
over.
sorry. I apologize.
It's all dark in there.
You want to see more? It's all dark.
It's got a shiny
planar
coin.
layer.
And it's a room.
Boop.
Yeah, somebody send the dwarf in. Send in the dwarf.
All right, so Ruther and Panavar move into the cell.
Yeah.
And there's I guess he's a boy, the body of a boy, lying on the floor. He seems to be unconscious, seriously injured, and totally unaware of your presence there.
Zenrik, is this your friend Jimmy?
I am way back here. I am not looking in there yet.
Cedric,
Rick.
we need a Jimmy identification.
Yeah. Is this your friend?
no.
Is this your archery student?
You see Jimmy?
I am going to roll insight. I got an 8.
I don't think insight applies here, but you're pretty confident that this is James
Okay, it's
Hawthorne.
just
Real James Hawthorne.
Yeah, you're able to, you're in a brightly lit room, standing right next to him. You're not talking to a creature on the other side of a door in a dark, unlit room.
Will the real James Hawthorne please stand up?
Well,
He
can I
can't
use
because he's
can I use
seriously
something
injured.
like my healing word to grant some healing to stabilize or wake up
Or even just a heal check.
young James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's, he is not a hero, and he is, not as...
That's pretty
So judgmental.
He is not
Everyone's
yet a
hero in their own way.
We don't
Yeah,
need
but not
another
this
hero.
guy.
Everyone's
Okay.
a hero of their own story.
So you're
Except for
able
this
to deal with some of his wounds, but he's going to need some time, and you could try waking him up, but it might not be the best for his overall health.
Is he breathing at least?
Yes.
Okay, good.
He does not seem in imminent danger, other than that he's locked in a cell in a haunted mansion, and his friends are neighbors are werewolves.
Yeah.
Is he?
It's not a good neighborhood.
Basically, he lives in Brooklyn.
You have located James Hawthorne. He's what?
Sorry. making fun of New York.
You could probably, I think probably your tougher characters could probably carry him without too much trouble. So I don't know if you want to wander around with him, try and get him to the, just to the foyer and return to him later. You probably, if you're still intent on saving the other missing child, probably don't want to. Also, you're not even sure how you would leave the manor, but leaving the manor and attempting to return later would probably seal
Yeah.
the fate of the second child.
Yeah, I think I want to bring him out of the dungeon if we possibly can, but I do want to investigate the stuff to the north in case there's a way that might be a passageway there that might lead somewhere interesting in the manor.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm really going to enjoy this adaptation, Weekend at Jimmy's.
Wow.
It's great. And I want to check. Does he have anything in his pockets? Any?
Search the body.
He might
It's
have.
always the paladin. Have you noticed? It's always the paladin.
We are looking
It's like-
for clues, so he might have something.
They're too good. That's the problem. Like they're hiding
What
something.
has it got in its pockets is
I assume he has nothing in his pockets.
he's basically wearing
Okay,
rags.
so I'm gonna go to the room to the
like,
north.
He
He
doesn't even
doesn't
have
have
pockets.
All right then. There you got to check.
Seems like it.
Okay, do it. And have we revealed enough of that room that you can see around in there?
Yeah.
So there's, as Dan described, there's just a pile of debris. There's beams, crates, barrels, other heavy objects,
Crates and barrels.
kind of stacked in like a makeshift barricade on the eastern side of this little chamber.
Looks
Can
totally
we kind
blocked
of
off.
Can we unwind it? Can we move this stuff out of the way?
It'll take you 15, 20 minutes work to sort of like move everything, but
It might be blocked off for a reason.
It it would also probably make a lot of noise to do that.
Can we tell if it has been constructed from this side to keep something on the other side out, or the other way around?
Seems like this side.
yeah.
And you said that there's no like, does it go all the way? I'm assuming the door goes all the way to the ceiling. Does this barricade go all the way up?
It's you could kind of it does not
see
quite
through it,
because it's
but,
not
like,
a solid structure.
Yeah, you can see through it in parts, like there's holes and stuff, but like you would probably have to do a significant amount of like shoving stuff around in order to actually get through it.
Yeah.
All right, I want to look and see if I can get a good angle in to see what's behind there, especially since I've got my dark vision.
Yeah.
All right.
You love that now that we've reminded you about it.
I love it. No,
You
I always
see-
remembered my dark vision. It's the greatest thing that I've got the little thing on my head.
Yeah. Do you want to roll insight on this barricade? That seems like you.
I would love to.
This barricade is lying.
Don't forget to mark it as your quarry.
Okay.
So Dan has revealed the map.
There
You
is
can
a corridor.
I have 33
sort of-
insight. What is my insight about this corridor?
I will slap you.
It's roughly hewn. This seems unlike
Roughly
the
you. Nice.
Yeah, unlike this like sort of prison cell area that you've been through before, which seems all like well constructed, this seems more like, you know, carved out of rock. It's a little bit more like the tunnels that you saw in the Bat Cavern.
I tried rolling in a dungeoneering to see if I thought like where we are in terms of the house, if this might just be a way out the back. But I rolled a 1, so that's only a 9. I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
Well, can we move enough of the barricade just to like let us go single file through, or squeeze? One of us can squeeze through.
Scott, we were conferring about your fate.
Maybe a dwarf.
Could you say that again?
You're dead.
I said, could we move enough just to kind of squeeze through without moving the whole thing? Or
Yeah, sure. I mean, that'll take you 5 minutes instead of 15, let's say. Also, it would make it harder to get back out.
get back out? What do you mean? Get back in?
Yeah, out, in, whichever way.
It's all
Run
relative.
screaming for cover. Yeah, totally.
I got you. Well, I feel like we should investigate this tunnel.
It's up
I'm
to you guys.
torn. I'm torn between just grabbing the kid and running and
Into
disabling
the cavern.
into the bat cavern. See if we meet any nice people.
Sacrifice him to the bat gods.
That's true. If we
If
don't go this
necessary.
way, we'll have to go back through the bat cave, which I really don't want to do.
Although we might have to anyway. This might just lead out, out into the
Backside
yard.
of the house or whatever, yeah. To the gaze box.
To the gaze box. Woo! Chain rattle.
That ghost sounds like it was a little woozy.
So what are you guys doing? There's no door here for Scott McNulty to open. So
I start to deconstruct the barricade.
Me
It's
too.
it's a deconstructed barricade.
what does it mean to be a barricade? Let's unpack this. Is that what the group is doing? It's going to take Gruther a while to do that, especially if he's the only one doing it.
Sure. Yep.
5 minutes. Let's do it.
If I'm,
All right.
I'm yeah,
Panavor
I
pulls
can
out his lemonade. It's a little.
I would
Table
strength
down.
of 12. I can help a little bit.
Sure. So it takes you guys a little while. It makes a lot of noise, but there don't seem to be anybody else in the immediate area. Yeah, you hear
Just
werewolves
werewolves.
pacing back and forth, irritated at you. This would not have been a great activity to do while the carrion beast was still on patrol.
Problem solved.
But we'll say it takes you about 10 minutes, and you've pushed enough aside that somebody could kind of crawl through and get into the tunnel beyond if you wanted to.
Go get him, Gruther. Oh, no, I guess I should. Is it dark in there?
Is it pitch black or is low light vision enough?
I
to
can
see?
cast light on as many coins and rocks and whatever. I can
I'm
make your
gonna-
hammer glow if
I'm
you want
going to
Gruther.
sneak in here before we cast light and look down the hallway.
That's good. Send somebody on their own in the dark.
All right. So
You can
like
hear
a
me
solid.
if I have problems. You can come
That's
after
true.
me. I'm just
Okay.
sneaking in,
Push the barricade
very
back.
carefully, just trying to see if I can see in the dark down the hall before we
Sure.
make any more trouble.
In fact, you can see down the tunnel because you notice there is some light actually filtering in. It does seem like this opens up, and in fact, there is just sort of like an opening just past or around the bend a little bit after you like zig and zag. And one thing that you noticed as you turn around is you do see an object lying right sort of at the edge of the tunnel, near the opening there. It looks
What kind of
like
object is that?
It looks like a little doll.
Bill, does it have a teddy bear?
You would have to investigate a little bit closer if you wanted to get the exact provenance of that doll.
I would like to investigate that doll.
All right, so you come to the edge of it, and what you find as you walk up to the end of the tunnel is it basically is a sheer drop. Like you are on the edge of a cliff. You are you are looking out over a turbulent ocean that's probably about 150 feet down. This opening is about 10 feet wide. The sun is setting. Or set. I don't know what time it is.
It's midnight, Dan.
It's
Moonlight.
Moonlight glimmers across the ocean. Seamless.
Creepy.
The object, the doll that you notice right there. Are you retrieving the doll?
Well, is Billy a doll? Did we learn?
Yes.
that
Billy's a
last
doll. Billy's a doll that has a teddy bear.
Yes, dressed as a sailor.
time? Does this look like it might be Billy?
This doll is actually wearing a little crown, and it is carrying in one hand a duck. He has a beard.
It's
A
supposed
little white.
The duck
beard on
has
it.
a beard?
The duck has a beard. It's weird.
It's a bearded duck. Jimmy. Well, I will say I have heard a reliable source tells me that there are 8 identical dolls hidden in the manor, and if you collect all 8, it leads to a rare artifact.
Ooh.
Jason, or should I say Panavar, as you
Yes.
look out of the hole, in addition to the ocean, about 150 feet below you, with water crashing against the rocks, we'll say you also take a moment and look up, and it looks like the cliff goes about 50 feet up, and that's probably to a location. Save Off Manor is on a cliff, right? So,
All right.
So elsewhere on the grounds
more
that you have
sense.
not been
Yeah.
yet.
So you could, potentially one could exit this tunnel and try and scale that cliff.
It would be challenging.
That would be an endeavor.
Yeah.
Especially carrying an unconscious young boy.
All right. Can I check the doll and I'll pick it up if I think that it's safe to pick it up.
Sure, you pick it up.
All right. I will go back then.
That's
and
one
tell
of those.
people.
That's one of those player questions. It's like trying to sneak stuff in. Like, oh yeah, if I think it's safe.
Yeah. Well,
I
you
will
could
pick
tell
it up.
me to check it and all
Yeah.
that, but it's like
You
should
pick
I,
up the doll. It's connected to a string that crosses the whole thing. You cross
Yeah.
it. Rocks fall. Everyone
All right.
dies.
Well, I squeeze back in and say, "Hey, everybody, here's a doll."
Hey,
Is it?
sweet.
Gruther,
this weird
I wonder if
D&D
it's one of the
pickup
dolls
lines.
you were talking about, and I hand it to Gruther.
I do not know, but I shall hold on to it because
All right.
that duck is cute.
It's adorable.
His little beard.